Something's been weighing me down. Quite literally. And it needs to change, but I'm afraid of relief because that feels like maybe accepting defeat. It's not as simple as a solution. Not when a fear of perception is in the way.
It's a matter of time, and it's a matter of heart. Take a look at my life. Let's go back to the start.
The weight's become a little too much. I've had a few back injuries in my life. Car accidents and sporting collisions aren't the most pleasant experiences on the body. My back after any given round reminds me of its trauma. And relief can come quickly, but it doesn't always last.
We meet again. Now this definitely isn't a long-term solution.
I told myself, maybe like some other disc golfers, when I first started playing, that there was one thing I would never succumb to. No matter how much everyone told me they were beneficial, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I think, honestly, it was just because they looked lame. There's maybe an unspoken perception, a collective feeling that carts accept defeat. Carrying your discs is the strong way to do it. It's for the capable. So I continue to ask, what if there's a different option? What if I can prove I don't need a cart at all? The best place to start might actually be going back to where I started in the first place. I think a lot of people, when they first start playing, don't even have a bag. I know myself, I just had a handful of discs, and that was about it. But if we remove the bag, we might just be able to remove the problem. Sort of really refreshing to only have to worry about carrying 3 discs. Where I lack options, I gain comfort. What's that saying? The first step to solving any problem is accepting there is a problem. But a key component to solving any problem is knowing when it's solved. What proof is needed to know you found a solution? I am obviously limited by not carrying a bag, but when the bag itself is so physically limiting to me as well, I mean, limitations don't make too much of a difference. But playing around without a bag has brought to my attention, once again, that it might be the solution. I think I'm scared to commit to it. And I feel like I need just a little more proof that it is actually the solution. And why do none of these fit? We're currently in the process of preparing to welcome our second child into the world in just a couple of weeks. And getting all these things prepped for another kid honestly had me thinking of a couple solutions. I use a stroller for my kid without a second thought. Nobody judges parents for making things easier. So why should I, let alone anyone else, judge me for this? I have to relearn how to open this thing every time I use it, and it's been a while. Here's the thought. This here stroller provides a way to not only alleviate the stress from my back, but also bring the bag back into the picture. Now, the only new variable that this adds in is that as I roll a stroller around a disc golf course without a child inside, I'm gonna look like an idiot. But I guess if I have any chance of facing that fear with a cart one day, I'm gonna need to face it now. If this solution can provide some relief and increase my shooting ability, I might be able to get past the optics. Maybe.
I looked up my U-disc average. I averaged 4 under out here at Suwanee Creek.
Let's see if the cart can help get us to that 4 under or better. I already feel like an idiot. We are only half a hole in. The cart has already completely collapsed once. Relatively unscathed. Can't leave you behind. Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
All right. The stroller itself, not getting the job done for what I want for carrying my discs, but my back is feeling pretty fresh. Throws aren't seeming to strain as much of my back. I don't know if that's the stroller or what, but sure does feel like it. 4 under, going into 18. If I birdie, I beat the goal. This whole thing, it's a pain, but I feel like it's definitely helping in some areas. The tester here for sure. Whew. The stroller and I have played our last hole together. Oh, for now. I can remember using the stroller with the boy when he was younger, and I'd roll them all around. And I definitely think I buried some of the memories of how difficult a stroller can be sometimes out here. So I've definitely come around on some of the practicality of not carrying the bag. Does it actually bring benefit? We're gonna continue to find out, but at least some of the fear of perception and how people think I'm an idiot rolling around this stroller, some of that's starting to heal. A little bit.
Many of us are aware of how we're perceived, maybe even to a fault. I know for myself, as I started to grow up and figure out the things that I liked and the ways that I wanted to be perceived, I started to shell up a little bit. I had weird hair, I was listening to a lot more emo music, and people didn't know what to do with that. I myself didn't even know what to do with it, so I put up a wall and pretended like I couldn't care any less what anyone else thought of me. I can tell you now that Kevin was confident that he didn't care, but he did. And even as a full-grown adult, I'm still not sure that I'm over this fear of how I'm perceived. It still shows up every once in a while. That fear that asking who cares won't be enough. I think if I'm gonna prove myself worthy of a cart here, I might need to go one step deeper. One thing that might make me feel a little more ridiculous for testing purposes. A true test of self-perception. If I can play with a wheelbarrow and not care, a cart should be easy.
How are you gonna shoot?
We'll figure it out.
And if I improve my ability to play well without the physical burden, the solution of a cart feels worth it. So we aim high. I have until the end of this month to match my best, and that's 7 under. If I can do both, get over my fears, and prove that physical relief helps my game, the cart's mine. It's a twofold proof.
Thank you. Well, when you want to be able to carry every disc you own, you know?
the only option.
I might be doing this for a little while. It's almost more painful than 6 over. Birdie won't do it, need an ace. Hit the basket. And it's my first fairly cold round of the fall. And I should have brought hand warmers. Can you see my breath? Today's the day. It literally has to happen. This is my last chance. Good start. And by now I feel slightly less like an idiot. Get around it. Yes. We meet again.
Get by that. Good. Ooh. Oh, good run.
I don't know.
Yeah, you hit the line, didn't you?
We're not going to make the goal. But a birdie here beats my average. Another 5 under. A little bit of a victory.
That's it. There you go.
That matches my average play. 4 under.
It's the end of the month, and I didn't hit my goal. But I did increase my average, and for some reason that feels slightly poetic. Because yes, I wanted to prove something and reach the goal of that 7 under, but even bigger than that was the twofold proof. And I can honestly say the weight's off my back. Both of them.
It's a big old world. So what did
Package arrived today.
Oregon bliss?
It's honestly sort of surreal that I guess I'm a cart guy now. Something I never, ever would have thought that I'd say. I think I've just come to accept it.
I've made a switch with the adversity this month. No longer operating out of a place of fear, but one of practicality. There's still times that I'm painfully aware of my own existence and everyone's opinions of it, but taking care of myself long term has become the focus. My back doesn't hurt nearly as much after each round, and I'm playing some of the most consistent disc golf ever. So who cares what other people think? Well, I do, quite often. But I care way more about being able to play this game for the years to come. And at the moment, that's enough. See you on the first.